All right, hello everybody. Welcome to Texas. As you can see, I'm standing here in the middle of the desert, and I'm going to take you on a tour of the place where Chris and I have been staying in while we're here at Big Bend. And I'm doing this because it's very unique, and it's unlike any other experience I've ever had before. So let's begin the tour. All right, so first of all, this is the house we're staying at. There's Chris. We're grilling burgers today. So while he's grilling, he doesn't know how to cook. So while he's grilling, I'm gonna take you on the tour. So let me do you outside first, and then I'll take you inside. So we got this off an Airbnb. You can see all the interesting license plates up there. This is the sink. It does not work, but you see we have pots and pans, and there's Dawn. The most interesting part about this is the shower. Because we're out here in the desert, we don't have any running water, so you have to go outside the shower. The switch is right here, so what happens is you turn the water on. The black button you see on the shower head there, that starts the water. So you only run the water for as long as you need to get wet, because we have to conserve water. Because obviously you're in the desert and water is absolutely essential. The other interesting thing is, since you're in the desert, there is no plumbing. So this is our toilet. It is a compost toilet, and I have not used it yet, but this is where you would do your business. Just sprinkle a little bit of that, and then you let nature run its course. As you can see, the sun is going down, so it's a beautiful sunset out. Let me walk you around the edge of the house here. There's no electricity out here, so everything is solar powered. So you can see the solar panels there, and I'll show you inside what that runs. But and this is the water tank. So there's only a certain amount of water, so that's why we have to conserve water. Solar panels, an interesting little bottle wall here, very eclectic. All right, and as you can see, there's nothing out here. It is desert. It is just the two of us and the night animals. We heard a coyote last night, and so let me take you inside. The inside's actually okay. So there's two beds. We do have a refrigerator and a TV, and we do have Wi-Fi. So we're not totally, but I haven't used much of that. And then we have this mystery room in here, which we haven't decided what this is, but there's like a desk. It's hard to see. There's a desk, and there's a mystery thing over here. But we call this the death room because it's just like a random room that the homeowner has. There is towels and whatnot. So, and down here we have all DVDs. It's Western, so we are out in the desert, so you can watch the Alamo. There was also a John Wayne thing in here. Different movies for entertainment. There's also guitars for those. Neither Chris nor I played guitar, but if we did, there was guitars in here you could use. So this is our home for 3 days here while we are in Texas. The lights do work. So the solar power, I explained to you, it runs the lights, and it runs the refrigerator, and it runs the TV. That's it. Minimal appliances. Obviously no hair dryers, curling irons, anything that's going to take up a lot of wattage. None of that stuff is permitted. But I didn't mean to do that. Let me take you back outside. So that's our, and we do have stuff to build a campfire here. There's wood, and Chris and I wanted to go survivor style and go find some kindling out in the forest and do it that way. But we just decided to hold off on that. So, and I guess this is a jacuzzi of some sort, or I'm not quite sure what this is. And that structure down there, I do not know what that is either. I can walk you down there. But this is kind of like a mystery. It's a little ladder. So I don't know if they did. I don't know exactly what this is for, but we don't use it. American flag, you know. So that's that. There's a broken satellite dish. There's the trash can, and there's a bike down there, and not sure what that is either. So this is it. This is the most unique experience I've had. It's different. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. Being out in the desert, we can pretty much do whatever we want out here, because obviously there's nobody here to tell us that we can't do anything, because it is nobody around. So just figured I'd share that with you guys. And Chris and I are going to have some burgers, and then you can see the sky. It is fairly clear. This part of Texas is one of the best places in the country to see the stars. So gonna have some burgers, drink some beers, and watch the stars. So hope everyone's well, and I'll see you in later.